Hello, somebodies!
We are the Nobodies.
What are we doing here today?
We are going old school with the band Overkill with the song Electric Rattlesnake.
So, let's get right into this. I'm Son.
And I'm Father.
Just get with the losing, see them in the eyes. Only for bruising, how can you get by? Patience is a virtue, listen out the seal. Look up in the desert heat, here I go again. Never seen a smile, falling in the dirt. You're lovable reptile, yeah, but what is the word? Poison to your happiness, poison to the soul. Come on down, the rest of the way and sing it all. One minute, I'll set me free, not too bankrupt that you should up. All wrapped up down around your leg, let me loose, I'm apologetic. I love you.
So, as you know, I am a 100% speed thrash fan. That was the era I grew up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I hear you.
I grew up with the big four.
Hey, if you're enjoying this father and son content, consider subscribing to our channel for more content just like this. Now, back to the video.
I personally think they could have been in the big six or even the big seven, but I think they would. There's such a mix up between 4, 5, and 6, which to me could be Overkill, Suicidal Tendencies, and Sepultura.
I was gonna say, don't get me wrong, this is still a great band. I personally put Suicidal Tendencies over
For
this
Overkill?
band. Yeah.
Ah.
Like,
So if there was a big 6, I would say a lot of people would think Testament and Anthrax shouldn't be in the big 4 even.
see, I don't know about Testament. Their music is like, it's not that different from like, the actual big 4 right now, huh? Yeah, okay, never mind, it works.
So it's all speed thrash, man. But Bobby Blitz, go into Bobby Blitz's voice, man. That guy, he's got that demonic, devilish freaking voice that just fits this music. Sounds evil, sounds gritty, sounds heavy metal. That's why I like Overkill so much, because I feel his voice is like so demonic.
I agree.
Then you can take, make no mistake. Electric rattlesnake. More than you can take, a two-bank break. Electric rattlesnake. Also, make no mistake. Two-bank did not get a break. One me and I'm shaking bang. Electric rattlesnake. More than you can take, no mistake. Electric rattlesnake. Electric rattlesnake. Glow, the #1 attraction. Apple's back to go. Come on down the dawn, original seal. Not to make part of the other night. Here I go again. All about just living this or that. Shake it up and lay it out. The things are getting flat. Put my mighty as I slither, ringy as I bake. Put me in the middle and turn me on. Electric rattlesnake. One thing else, set me free. Gotta do favorite that you see up.
Oh my god. The one thing I love about freaking Overkill is that their bass is so prominent, man. It's like, it's almost like it's playing as a guitar. Like, you hear it.
Dude, it's like basketball. It's just point after point after point after point, and it's really fun. It's nonstop. Go, go, go.
Oh, that's speed thrash, man. And the drummer, he's like just phenomenal. Nice, easy. Like, his wrist is... These guys have been and solos. Every speed thrash band has a solo in their song. That was the way music was written back in my day when we used to be a speed thrash band. It's verse, chorus, solo, bridge, verse, and end with a freaking a breakdown. Every single song.
You're not wrong. I think that's still a lot of metal. A lot of guys take from that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. They do.
On that note, though, I don't know how old school this song really is.
No, this just looks like the newer band.
I was gonna say, like, it's not like it said. I think 13 years ago, which is 2012, which is weird to think about.
Yeah, I'm thinking old school. I'm going back to 1980.
Yeah.
Years of Decay, freaking Hello from the Gutter, Elimination. Like, that's what I was trying to go for. And then we ended up on this song, but technically this is now old school.
Exactly. It's weird to think about.
All wrapped up down around your leg. Let me loose, I'm about to gag. I love you more than you can take. Make no mistake. Electric rattlesnake. More than you can take. A two-bag break. Electric rattlesnake. Oh, girl, make no mistake. You think it not get a break. We'll be in and shake a bang. Electric rattlesnake. More than you can take. No mistake. No mistake. Electric rattlesnake. Electric rattlesnake.
You hear that bass?
Oh my God, that's all I'm hearing is the bass. This guy's phenomenal, man. Like I said, that they're in the freaking slow part. I forgot the slow part of speed thrash. You always got to have a slow part because then they start building and building and building, and then they go down. It's coming.
It's coming.
Dude, I love Overkill. Never changed their style. They weren't like Metallica that every album was different. Like these guys have stayed speed thrash from now to their last song, Scorched. You know what I mean?
We've talked about this, that we're in a part of metal because it isn't as mainstream as it used to be, that everyone can kind of just make whatever music they want. If you're a metal fan, you're going to listen to metal music.
Yes.
So, like, Overkill doesn't need to change,
Yeah, this is who they are, and that's what I love about them so much is because you know what, they didn't go with I could sell this many albums if we sound like this, like Metallica, who sold out.
Metallica.
You know what I mean?
There's a karaoke place near my apartment, and one of the songs available on their track list is Metallica's "Whiskey in a Jar."
Ugh.
I was like, I hate that song, bro. It is the corniest Metallica song, no question to me.
Yeah, that whole album was.
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, off topic. Let's keep going.
Sit back under my imagination in a spiral dream. Hallucination. It come to me with no reservation. I got the taste to your mind. Sit back under my imagination like a spiral dream of illumination. It fill me up like a medication. I got the taste
Oh my god. Did the last 3 minutes of that song really just went by, huh?
They went crazy. That is overkill right then and there, bro.
Damn.
I could listen to them all day, every day. I've never heard this song. It's True Reaction. And I could I stopped listening to them after like their fifth album, their studio album, because I had ended up going into the military. I ended up getting married, child, and I really never followed Overkill.
My bad.
But every single no, because I didn't follow anything. It wasn't just.
Oh, so
Overkill.
I ruined a lot of music for you. Okay,
you fucked it all up, bro. yeah, I ended up listening to the Eagles and stuff. So.
That's
all of a sudden I was a Beatles fan. Like,
yeah, now you're singing country at every freaking bar you go to.
Yeah, I got you in my cradle. I'm going, here comes the sun. Instead of like, kill.
You can't sing that to the baby.
That's yeah. So that's basically it. It's like, and every time I go back and I hear songs like this from like the 2000s, I'm like, that's still them. They never changed from their very first album. If anything, they got faster and they got better.
Which is weird to think about, right?
Because their skills, man. I'm telling you, in that song, it was skill on top of skill on top of skill.
I wonder how old these guys were in 2013-ish, that area.
Well, let me see. In 2000, they were probably in their 30s.
Damn, so peak right now, yeah.
They were peaked out, yeah. Well, listen, Scorch just came out. The guy's 62 or 65 years old right now, and he's still, the last song we just heard was probably, if not even faster than what we just heard.
Yeah.
Like, these guys don't stop, bro. They're animals, man.
Mm-hmm. Remember to hit that like, subscribe button. Tell us down in the comment section below how you felt about that song. Send a donation our way, it'll help us improve the channel, and we'll prioritize your recommendations. And press the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified every time we upload a video. I'm Son.
And I'm Father.
Rock on.
Rock on.
I'm still going fast. That's this type of song. My God.